What's up guys, and welcome back to Apex Infobot. Today we're going to talk about this Fight or Fright store. Now, let's just start with the positives. And actually, before that, let me start with a disclaimer here. Okay, I understand. This is a free-to-play game, right? Respawn has to fund this some way or another. Technically EA, they have to fund this game for it to stay alive. That's the reality of it. And that's true. And I'm certainly not disputing that. However, I have put my money into Apex Legends. And if this was a game that I had to purchase, let's say I threw $60 on it, and then I got the season pass. And with each season pass, or battle pass in this case, I would get the content from the battle pass. So what would the excuse be then if we were here with this same problem? Because the issue here is not about you or me wanting to spend money on the cosmetics for a game that we enjoy. If you want to spend your money, by all means, spend your money. You know, it's your money. You do what you want with it. If you want to buy every item in this collection, then hey, you know, that's up to you. If you want to say, no, I'm not going to spend any money on this collection, again, that's up to you. And what I'd like to do, though, is cover what I think was done right with this new collection event and what was done wrong with this collection event. So, first off, let's talk about what's right. So if we take a look at the challenges, right, you get some decent skins out of it. Okay, that's a nice 301 skin. You even get an Octane skin, a Spitfire, a Devotion skin, and an Alternator skin. Okay, on the surface, those all seem really nice. However, these types of skins are available for every event that Apex does. Now, whenever you say that Apex Legends needs to generate money somehow, okay, that's what this is for. That's why we have this store. If you take a look at the store hasn't changed since the beginning. Like, obviously, yes, these items update, but in the beginning, the skins were here a lot. There were a lot of skins that were here, and then there would be an exclusive, you know, color variation of the skin. In fact, that's how I got my favorite skin, the Airship Assassin. It was purchased off of that store. And to get this Airship Assassin, I had to purchase this Void Specialist skin because it requires you to have this skin before you can get the variant. So there was still a way for Apex or Respawn to get you to drain $20, because no matter what, you can't get 1,800 coins. Okay, just doesn't happen. You could shell out 1,000 and then get 10 more, which is $20, or you could just spend $20 right off the gate and give a bonus 150 coins. That's cool, you know. You've got to make money. I understand that. These skins here, that's awesome. You know, you have this cool new event Here's some skins. Alright, cool. Another positive is when you come to this store, and if you check out an item that you want, you can see that there are 3 ways of unlocking this skin. You have the Fight or Fright pack, which gives you where you pay $7 for an RNG of you maybe getting this skin. Okay? Or you have 800 crafting materials, which is going to be unlikely to most likely not likely at all, but possible, especially if you've been saving up your battle pass, crafting materials. Or for $10, you could unlock this skin, which honestly, $10, I don't think that's a bad price. That's not a bad price at all. Now, do I think it should be $10 for a gun skin? No. But $10 isn't a bad price. Is $10 a good price for this Lifeline skin? Personally, I think so. I don't mind that. I don't mind having 800 crafting materials to, try and grab that. Or spending $10 if this is the skin that I really want. But if we take a look at this skin, and then we take a look at the Bangalore skin, or the other Lifeline skin, or the Gibraltar skin that was in the Voidwalker event, this was $5. Okay? That's worth $5, in my opinion. Because it's different than her usual skins. You get anything out of here, there's some difference there. The overall character model is the same, but there's more detail that goes into the skin. Now, if we look at the argument of this Lifeline, alright, she has the whole little glow effect that the epics have. Okay, so for 800 crafting materials, I can craft this skin. Okay, cool. And I'm not for sure on this. So if we go here, and we look here, and we try and unlock this, I can craft it for 400. Half of what is going to be required for the crafting materials to craft this skin, which it is a holiday skin. It's a special skin. You can't always get it. Okay, but that's also part of the draw there, is to try and get you to get this skin right now, and we can charge more for it. That's what I don't like about this kind of event. EA is like notorious for trying to squeeze every dollar out of its users. And honestly, this kind of stuff right here, okay, this option, $10, 800 crafting materials, that's for the little fish. Okay, so if you're a little fish, here's a skin that you can get for $10. But let's say you're not a Lifeline main, you're not a Watson main, which honestly, the Watson skin is probably one of the coolest ones in my opinion. But let's say you really like this crypto skin. Maybe you became a crypto main and you don't like any of his regular skins. Alright. Well, you are going to be required to pay $20. Now, that is the price of any skin when you go to the store. Some people would call that normal. Some people would say, I don't get the big deal. It's the same price as a regular skin. Which is true. But the reality is that this skin shouldn't be $20. And you could argue, oh, Fortnite does it. But this isn't Fortnite. Okay, why should we do the same thing? Why should Apex do the same thing that Fortnite's doing just because Fortnite's doing it? Like, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't sound intelligent to me. It doesn't. No, that's crazy. Like, it's disappointing. Now, you could easily have made this skin $10. These could be 10, and these could be 5. And I promise you, they would sell so much more. You would make so much more money doing it that way. But that's not how EA sees it. Because they're not looking to help you. They're not looking to make this $5. They're not even looking to make your $10. They want someone to come along. They want to get the whales. They want to get these people who have the money or are willing to spend this kind of money. So 700 credits, okay, that's what's required for this pack. Okay, that's $7. There are 24 items. So $7 times 24, that's $168 that you have to shell out if you want to collect everything here.
Your energy will...
Now, arguably, you could have a crap ton of crafting materials saved up and then craft some of these and then purchase some packs. So technically you're spending less than $168, but we're going to say you don't. And one thing that they did do different, which looks nice on the surface, but is still like horse shit. So the heirloom, Lifeline's heirloom, right, which everybody wants. Everybody wants an heirloom, and I get that. I want them. But now you get it free. Complete Fight or Fright collection to unlock Lifeline's heirloom for free. For free. Is $168 free? It's not. If you notice, they also took out the little secondary store, because initially in the Iron Crown event, the Iron Crowns, they had a crafting material. They had a limited time specific crafting material for that event, and there was a sub store. There was this store, this page you see here for the Iron Crown, and then there was another store with about like 8 or 9 items. Really the key part honestly was like this wingman skin, but you could only get the crafting materials out of packs and some of these challenges. That doesn't sound bad. It actually seems like an improvement, because if you look at the packs now, with one of these packs, you're gonna get one of these skins, or God forbid, a banner. Which honestly, at least the banners are cool this time around. The other banners were just hot garbage. These are kind of neat. But could you imagine spending $7 and getting this charm? Like, that's the truth of it. Like, this doesn't need to be in here. What is this? Like, seriously. That doesn't need to be in there. And there's 2 of them. So you're spending $14 on charms, guaranteed. If you're trying to get this whole pack. Like, if you're trying to get everything here. If you're trying to get these, you're spending $14 on this crap right here. That's stupid. Like, stupid. I'm sorry. It's stupid. Now, I see these. This is cool. Alright? Like, I want that Mastiff skin. I really do. But again, $20 for a skin? Like, that's crazy. And, like... Which, I get it. You gotta make your money. But let's just say that there is a million, okay, and we know there's more than a million. But let's say that there is 1,000,000 Apex players out there, okay? And let's say 1,000,000 people buy one of these skins, 1,800 coins. Let's say they all spend 20 bucks. That's $20 million, guys. $20 million. Are you gonna tell me that it cost $20 million quarterly to run Apex Legends? Because it doesn't. This is a gaming company that used to drop their, and actually, on all honesty, they do drop a $60 game, and then they still hit you with microtransactions. So, it's no surprise, because EA is out for your money. And again, this isn't like on you for wanting to buy these skins. These are freaking cool skins. I want this skin.
You chose the wrong door to knock on.
It's a neat Wraith skin, but I could do without. But I want this skin. You know? I want them. I understand. But you're being taken advantage of because EA knows that they can. And we're allowing them to because we're purchasing these skins. Again, they're cool skins. But let's just say you have 1,000,000 players. Let's say they all bought a $10 skin. That's 10 million. Yeah, a $10 skin. That's $10 million. Now, let's say we obviously have more than 1,000,000 players. Let's say there are 3 million players. And they all buy a $5 skin. That's $15 million. There are no $5 skins, obviously. But just imagine, just think about that. So if I could get this whole collection for 60 bucks, I would buy this whole collection in a heartbeat. And I'm sure there's several people. And in all honesty, like, you'd still be getting $120 out of me every year because we've had 2 of these events so far, and we didn't even have 2 events where, you know, those are the only ones that, you know, charged you for skins or, you know, came out with exclusive skins, because even the small events, except for the Legendary Hunt, which was closer to being free, everything charges you. Like, they're just making an unnecessary amount of money. And I mean, that's fine. You know, like, I'm happy for them. But they don't need all this to keep the game running. There's no way that it costs that. They're doing it because they can. And that's what's so frustrating about this. Because while it seems cool, while it seems like you're getting this for free, while it seems like you're getting these skins over here for free, they had that in the previous events. I believe I want to say they even had it in the Iron Crown, but I'm not 100% sure. But you know what they did have in the Iron Crown? I could get 2 packs, 2 free packs out of the Iron Crown event. And I enjoyed that. That was nice. That if I didn't spend any money on this event, I still was able to get a little bit of the event. And honestly, I mean, it wasn't what I wanted. I got this skin, which, you know, was alright. And I can't even remember. I think I got the frickin' Bloodhound skin. I think, which I don't, you know, I don't use him. I guess not. I don't even know what I got. I don't even know what it was. But, you know, it gave you a chance to earn something that you wanted. And that wasn't a bad thing. But that cuts into your money. That cuts into EA's money for you to come over here and get what you want. To even, because what if, what if you're a Watson main? What if you're a Watson main and you roll the dice with that free pack and you get what you want? Well, dang, we just lost at least $7, maybe $10. Now, obviously, if you've got this crafting material, you'd miss out on it anyways. But the likelihood of you, because I don't even remember seeing anything about like you being able to do this, to being able to craft these skins with crafting materials, because that was never a solution. Whenever they did this like quick fix of, oh hey, you can purchase these skins for $20, like that was always the plan. That wasn't like EA did the same thing with Battlefront. Like they have a plan to begin with, and they give you a larger, worse option to let the backlash hit that option, and then they hit you with what they were going for all along, which was charging you the same price they charge you for every skin. And then that, like, people justify that. People justify the $20. That's crazy. You don't need it. Like, let's see. How many active? I wonder how many active Apex players there are. So in July, EA was saying that Apex Legends has between 8 to 10 million players a week. 8 million. If just half of them, and I guarantee half of the Apex populace would spend $5. Yeah, that's 20 million bucks. Like, come on. Quarterly. Come on. Like, Apex has got that, like, EA has that kind of money. They already have that money. They don't have to do this. They don't have to charge what they're charging. And maybe I'm going on about it. Maybe I'm ranting about it. But I just think it's insane. Now, understand, like, I'm going to continue to support the game because I love the game. And I'll buy here, this, that, and the other on occasions. But you can't, saying they need it to fund the game, that's not a valid excuse, man. These guys are just being money hungry. And that just hurts. That just hurts. That hurts my feelings. That hurts the game. But, it is what it is. It's a way to make money. And if you think that, this is literally just like a cell phone company. Like, they used to give you the phone because they made money off the plan. Like, this is the same thing. They give you the game, which is a $60 game. And now they're charging you $168 to get this DLC. EA is the same company that had Day 1 DLC. They're like the pioneers on ripping people off. And it's just a shame that Respawn is under that umbrella. It sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. But the only way that any change would be able to be made, is if we didn't buy the skins like we're buying them. But the reality is, people are going to want to support their games. And there's going to be enough people who are just going to wholeheartedly support this thing no matter what. And you know what? That's okay. Because it's not your, it is your fault, but it's not your fault. Like, there shouldn't be a game company out there that is all about trying to take advantage of you. But unfortunately, there is. But if you could, let me know what you think down below. And if you could, man, hey, hit this video with a like, or dislike if you don't like what I'm talking about. That's okay. And if you could, hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all the Apex news and my opinion. Thanks for watching.